Breath is like a bridge which connects life to consciousness, which unites our body to our thoughts. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Bhagya. Our mind is like a tree which has breathing as its root. Breath is life. In our ancient Grantha, Hatha Yoga Pradipika, it is mentioned that Chale vate chittam chalet, nischale vate nischalam bhavet. Means when breath wanders, the mind is unsteady. But when the breath is calmed, the mind too will be still. This shows the connection between our mind and breath. By handling our breath, we can easily handle our mind, including emotions. In today's busy life, so many people, they even don't realize as they are breathing. Conscious breathing is the best antidote to stress, anxiety and depression. In our ancient text like Chandogya Upanishad, 6th century BC and Kshaurika Upanishad, we get the references about Nadi Vijnana. It is mentioned that there are 72,000 nadis in our psychic body. The word nadi literally means flow or current. Nadis are subtle energy channels through which our pranic energy flows. In recent times, the word nadi is translated as narrow, but actually nadis are composed of astral matter like chakras. Out of large number of nadis, 101 nadis are major ones. And in that, 3, that is Ida, Pingala and Sushumna are significant ones. Sushumna is the most important one. Sushumna Nadi is the spiritual channel located at the center of the spinal cord. It originates from Muladhara chakra at the perineum and terminates at the Sahasrara chakra, that is at the crown of the head. Ida Nadi originates from left side of Muladhara chakra and spirals up the spinal cord, passing through each chakra in turn forming a crisscross pathway and terminates at the left side of Ajna chakra, that is third eye. And Pingala Nadi originates from right side of Muladhara chakra and passes in an opposite manner to that of Ida and terminates at the right side of Ajna chakra. In our ancient scripture Brahma Sutra, 4th chapter, 2nd and 17th sloka, it is mentioned that Sushumna Nadi is the gateway of release, that is moksha, and the other 100 nadis lead to bondage, that is bandhana. And it is also mentioned that if one passes away through Sushumna, that is from crown of head, he becomes immortal. And if one passes away through other nadis, the soul has to take rebirth. Ida and Pingala are two opposite forces flowing within us. Ida and Pingala bring about world consciousness. Sun and moon represent two poles in the body. Pingala Nadi is right nostril, right side of the body. Ida Nadi, it is right brain dominance, impacts right hemisphere of the brain. Pingala Nadi is left brain dominance, impacts left hemisphere of the brain. Ida Nadi is lunar channel, symbolically represented by moon. Pingala Nadi is solar channel, symbolically represented by sun. Ida Nadi is cooling in nature. Pingala Nadi is heating in nature. Ida Nadi is mind is introverted. In Pingala Nadi, mind is extroverted. Ida Nadi is associated with feminine aspect of energy known as Shakti. Pingala Nadi is associated with masculine aspect of energy known as Shiva. Ida Nadi activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the state where we feel completely relaxed like in Shavasana. Pingala Nadi activates sympathetic nervous system, that is the elevated state of stress, fight, fright, flight response. Ida is more creative in nature. Pingala is analytical in nature. When Ida or left nostril flows, there is more vital energy on mental work like thinking, planning, calculating, creativity, imagination, sleep, concentration, intuition, etc. When the Pingala or right nostril flows, there is more vital energy for physical work, digestion of food, and so on. 85% of people breathe from one nostril at a given time. Most feel a slight congestion in one nostril. The interesting thing is the predominant nostril is not constant. For every 40 to 60 minutes, the predominant nostril alternates. This knowledge or path is known as Swara Yoga. Swara means the sound of one's own breath, and Yoga means union. How to check that? Which nostril is predominant? For that, keep your finger in front of your nose like this. Then you can check the predominant nostril. Okay, and if the flow of air is greater in left nostril, then Ida Nadi is predominant. And when the flow is greater in right nostril, then Pingala Nadi is predominant. And if the flow is equal from both the nostrils, then Sushumna Nadi is predominant. During sleep, Ida Nadi flows. If Pingala flows at night, sleep will be disturbed and restlessness occurs. Likewise, if Ida flows while taking food, it hampers the digestive fire and leads to indigestion. That's why when we go for sleep, we should sleep on the left side first to activate our Ida Nadi and to get good sleep. And in the morning, we should wake up on our right side to activate our Pingala Nadi and to get sufficient energy for our physical work. All activities are influenced by the flow of these nadis. It is possible to alter the flow of these nadis voluntarily by using yoga techniques such as asanas and pranayama. For example, if Ida is flowing and there is physical work to be done, then we can redirect the flow of breath to Pingala Nadi to get the necessary energy. On the other hand, if study or mental work is required, then we can redirect the flow to Ida Nadi. And we can activate Ida Nadi prior to our important meetings. Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is an alternate nostril breathing which bring balance between Ida and Pingala, both the energies in the body, to achieve a greater sense of equanimity and harmony. Shodhana means purification. This pranayama helps in clearing pranic blockages. It lowers the levels of stress and anxiety by harmonizing the prana. It is beneficial in respiratory disorders such as bronchial asthma, nasal allergy, bronchitis, and also increases digestive fire and appetite. By bringing balance between Ida and Pingala, it stimulates the Sushumna Nadi and helps in attaining deep state of meditation and spiritual awakening. Once you learn to balance between both the energies, that is Shiva and Shakti, you will be unstoppable. The breath we breathe in pranayama is slower and deeper than our regular breathing. Sit in any of the meditative posture like Vajrasana, Sukhasana or Padmasana. Keep your back straight and spinal cord erect. Adopt Jnana Mudra or Chin Mudra in both hands. Close your eyes. Breathe slowly and deeply. Relax. Feel your breathing. Breathe comfortably. Keep mild smile on your face. Observe your airflow. Be aware and conscious about your breath. Now, by adopting Vishnu Mudra in right hand, inhale from both nostrils, then close the right nostril with the right thumb and exhale completely through the left nostril. There should not be sound while breathing. Now, Nadi Shodhana first round starts. Inhale deeply through the same left nostril. Immediately close it with little and ring fingers and exhale through the right nostril. Again inhale deeply through the same right nostril. Immediately close it with the thumb and exhale through the left nostril. This is one round of Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Now inhale again through left nostril to start second round. Continue and repeat for 9 to 10 rounds. If you hold your breath for 1 minute, you will expand your lifespan for 1 minute. I am going to continue other pranayamas in my next videos. And I am ending this session with this Buddha quote. Never underestimate the healing power of a long deep breath. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu.